Hey, I'm back. I had a nice long weekend. Went with the family to the Quilt Museum, the National Quilt Museum in Paducah, Kentucky, which is probably about 6 or 7 hours from here. Four, I don't know because I didn't go directly there. It may be 4 or 5 hours from here directly, but I went down to Kentucky and picked up family and then picked up more family, and then we went to Paducah. So I think it was about a 7 hour drive home yesterday and 2 traffic jams. But we're home and we're safe. And you have to pardon my appearance. I know I look like 3 miles of mud road after a rainstorm, but I haven't recuperated yet. Sleeping in a strange bed, and just go. I'm tired, but I'll be fine soon. I've got some sales to show you, and somehow I managed to get another overdue shipment, and I'm gonna have to watch that. I think there may be some listings that have same day shipping, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna update all of my listings today to reflect 2-day handling time, because I don't ship the same day, so I don't even know how it would get to that, like get that information. But it's my responsibility to make sure that all my listings are correct, so I'm gonna go fix it. But let me show you some of the things that sold. I did a bunch of auctions. And so I sold a lot of stuff for, very little money, but this is another blow it out or throw it out event where I'm just trying to get rid of excess inventory that is not selling. And the first one is this Lazarus mug. We don't have Lazarus here anymore. That I know about. I don't know the last time I saw a Lazarus. They may all be closed, but this is a Lazarus mug. I probably paid 99 cents for this and maybe 50 cents for this. This sold for $2.99 plus shipping for a total of $9.51. This Food Saver, I think I paid about $7 for, is actually broken. So I put it on at auction for parts, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping for a total of $21.97. And I'm hoping that whoever bought it realizes it's for parts and that they can fix it, because that would make me happy if they could fix that. I sold this. Remember this pot? I showed it to you not too long ago. I paid $4 or $5 for this percolator. This is going via the global shipping program. I had sold this for $49.99, and it's shipping $57.16 ships. This is another thing that I bought that just wouldn't sell. I probably paid a couple bucks, maybe $2 for this. This is a crepe maker, and I know crepes are becoming very popular again. So this is a vintage one. I think this is probably from the 70s. And this sold for $2.99 at auction plus shipping for a total of $12.49. Couldn't get this little guy to sell for the longest time. I actually lowered the price on him. He's a flatware, kind of a shallow flatware box, and this sold for $21.99. I paid about $3 for this, I think. $21.99 plus shipping for a total of $28.60. I love these, but they just didn't sell. These are made in Italy, and they are by Pier 1 Imports. Gorgeous. I think there's actually a set of 4 or 6 of these. I only have 2. They sold for $4.99. Plus shipping for a total of $13.14, and I think I paid 50 cents each for these. And I sold this Sirocco Eagle mirror for $29.99 plus shipping for a total of $39.49. And let's see here. These are pieces from a vintage 80s pizza party game. These are actually the toppings. There is mushroom. That's an onion. We got a pepperoni. And a green pepper. And there are 21 pieces in this bag. This game is very popular and remains popular, and I did not have the complete game, so I just sold these 21 pieces for $14.99 shipped. So that's a game to keep in mind. It is called Pizza Party, and those are the the toppings. And then the last thing that I sold, this is big, so it's a big one, fellas, is this. It's a bowling game. It's vintage, solid wood, and I paid $5.99 for this. And it sold honestly, in not very long, maybe 2 weeks, for $49.99 plus shipping for a total of $69.72. So I've got to get this stuff wrapped up. Mailman will be here in about an hour and a half. Get its stuff wrapped up and get it on out of here. And then I don't know what I've got to do today. I know that my house, for some reason, it feels very trashed. And I want to get that cleaned up. So I'm going to work on the house. I may do some listing because I've got about 80 things that need to be relisted. I'm going to throw some things back up at auction. Because keep in mind, if you have a basic store, you get 250 auctions free a month. And I know that those categories say collectibles and fashion, but if you click on that link, you will find that it's a lot more than just collectibles and fashion. There's toys, there's hobbies, there's tons of, I think home appliances might be in there. There are lots of categories that you can list free auctions. So I recommend, if you've got some stale inventory sitting out there, that maybe you go and look at putting it at auction. You may have to run it through a couple of times, but if it's free, it doesn't matter. So I have not used all of my free auctions for the month, and look, the month is almost over. So I'm going to get in there and list some more, and then kind of clean up some of this old inventory. That would be awesome if I could condense my inventory. Then I probably wouldn't need a storage unit, but I digress. Stick with me, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Let's see if we can get some stuff wrapped up. So it's the end of the day today, and I ended up relisting and editing old listings. I think about, I want to say about 55 listings to get me back over 500. I do have some auctions going on, and I was able to use up all the auctions for this month. And I think I'm going to continue to thin out my herd, if you will, by using some auctions to get rid of some stuff. And I wanted to remind you, for those of you that are full-time resellers or part-time resellers that have, a job, or just hobby sellers, to make sure that you're having fun doing this, because it's really, really important. This should be an enjoyable task. You can do any job that isn't fun and, earn money to live and all of that. But I think that this job, for those of us that like to shop, offers us the unique ability to have flexibility in our schedule, to find interesting objects, and also for us to have fun. And I think that is probably the thing that I enjoy the most, is that, that this job is not work. Yes, it's work, there's effort involved. There is planning involved. But the fact that I get to buy really cool stuff and own it for a moment and sell it and make somebody else happy makes me happy. So I want to make sure that you're having fun and that you're happy. I'm telling you, one of the things that I'm doing right now to have fun is I am repainting this canister set that I bought that I really didn't care for in the wood finish. So I am, taking a turn at using some chalk paint, which I have not really done before, and I'm playing around with these canisters. And if it doesn't turn out, well, so what? Who cares? This was a $6 investment. I already had the chalk paint that I bought for another project and didn't do. So I decided that I would like to try it on these canisters. They started out with this wood finish, and we'll see what happens when I get them completed. But make sure that you're having fun. Maybe make sure that you're combining your talents. So if you have a talent for crafting, look for those items that you can turn into something else. And maybe maybe somebody else would enjoy that. Don't fool yourself into thinking that, well, anybody can do that. Trust me, there are two other kinds of people out there, besides people that can craft or art or whatever. There are the people that cannot do it and don't have the patience or the means or the talent to do it. And then the other type of person is the person that would rather just pay somebody else to do it. And sometimes those people are one and the same. But use your talents to make something good better and see if that increases your profits. And that is as philosophical as I'm going to get today. I'm going to try and finish this canister and maybe paint another one or two. And cook dinner. I didn't get the leg of lamb on. It kind of got late on me. I'll do that on Wednesday. And I think we're just going to have breakfast for dinner tonight. And we'll start this again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a listing day. I'm telling you, just get in there and get it done. I had some good sales over the weekend, and that will only continue if I am being consistent. So until tomorrow, keep in mind, just remember, the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time.